Hello and welcome back. So last video we have understand about contact app in Angular. So now we will be switching to a new concept that is Angular routing. Okay, so as of now, if you closely observe about the example which we have discussed, mostly one component was there hardly, right? In the app component, we have configured just one component, and using that, we have configured various other children components. But thing is, we have not understand about routing concept. Okay, so we are going to start the routing and how the navigation happens, static routing and dynamic routing in Angular. We'll see. So before I start with this video, so please, if you like my content, so please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's begin. So what is the plan I have was let me create a page. So I want to have an application looks like this. Here I need to have a navbar. So in this particular navbar, I wanna have a few links. First of all, you have a home page, okay, and there is something called countries page, and we also have about page like that. So we must have a multiple links on a navbar, and whatever the link I click on the screen, so then that particular component will be loaded here. So let's see how exactly you configure the routing part in Angular. Okay, so for this we need to have multiple components. One is home component, countries component, and about component. So we need three components, and we need a services and models as well. Okay, so first of all, let's clear out the existing application which we have discussed. So first, let me once again. I guess I need to take a backup. Okay, so HTTP is done. I'm not taking a backup of this. So 15 hyphen Angular contact app. Okay, so what are the things we are taking backup except node modules folder? Okay, so let's go to first tab, copy everything except these two guys. Copy. I go to core module contact tab and I'll paste it. Okay, done. So I've taken a backup of our existing contact tab. So now let's start. So back here, I have not started the server. Okay, fine. So let me go to app. I clear this components, models, and services of existing application. And in app component also I clear this tag. And in the app module also we have one to be removed. Contact card list app not required. This thing not required. Okay, that's fine. So we cleared everything. So now let's start. So first of all, let me go to Notepad. So what are the components required for us? So we need one home page component, one about page component, one navbar component, one countries, let's say country list component, so list of countries, and country details component to talk about dynamic routing. Okay, and services. When you take about services here, these all the three are static, which doesn't have any services required. But this country details, we will get actually countries data from some external server. So we want service for this. So I just take one country service, and lastly a models. So as I said, those remaining are static, and only country is having a model. Okay, so let's make this setup, and then we will have routing configuration. Okay, so first of all, in app I create new directory for components and one more directory for services and one more directory for models. Okay, so for components I need these components. So right click, open in terminal. So let's say NgRx home page component. Come on. Okay, one more, home, about, and navbar, and country list, and country details. Okay, good. Next, see we have all, and then for services, let's right click on terminal. Let's say NgGS only one service, that is country. Okay, done. Exit. That's fine. And what about model? So I create new TypeScript, that is country model. Okay, for country we want to have data, and what is that country data you're gonna deal with? Um, will you write this country first, or let's write a configuration of routing first? Okay, before I proceed with the country, we will focus on a country a bit later. So first let's make a routing part, and then we'll focus on each component later. Okay, so first let me start the server. Npm start. Okay, so server started. One thing you have to understand is when you go to app component, so we usually write a nav tag, right? Every time we usually write a nav tag here. But I don't want that. I want to have a component for that. Okay, so nav bar component. Okay, so what I do is I don't write this nav tag. I'll cut it. So instead I write navbar tag. Okay, so for navbar also one component navbar tag. So let's check navbar works. That's fine. And let's go inside of it, and the HTML, let's frame the one which like this. So now we got a navbar again. Simple. An app component, instead of writing navbar code, I have configured a tag. If you go inside of it, then you have a code. Okay, but I don't want this as a heading. Let's say Angular Angular router. That's my heading. Okay, so actually I wanna make something like one container, paste it below this, one collapse, and navbar collapse, because we need few more links. So ul li and anchor tag. So ul with a class called sorry, navbar nav. You can refer the bootstrap documentation for this. Navbar nav and nav item, and this anchor tag goes to be the nav link. Okay, so let's say here is the home. No home. Problem is, okay, navbar dark, and there is something called navbar expand sm. Okay, you got a home. Okay, So this is the class for expansion. This regarding the responsiveness. Okay, and copy this. We have few more home, countries, and about section. So you have multiple links. So what my plan is, when I click on a homepage component to be displayed. When I click on countries, so countries to be displayed. When I click on about to be displayed. So how would you configure that? Is you have to configure a path. So how the paths will be configured? Generally, how paths will be configured is like an empty slash. If you make some empty request URL, for example, http colon slash slash localhost colon 4200 slash, this empty slash, right? So for that one I want to load a home page, and then slash country, let's say countries, okay, I want to load a country list page, and when I say slash about, I have to load the about page. Simple. So for this path, load this component, this path, this component, this path, this component. So where did you configure this? Is one new file which we have in a source code, which we are not using till now. That is something called inside the app, the last one, app routing module. Okay, so this file gets generated automatically when you give the routing option as S by the time you create a Angular application. Okay, so if you go inside of this, see routes. Okay, you have to configure all the routes over here like an object. Let's say path empty, and the component is home page component. Okay, so path, you must not give a slash here. Okay, in Angular you never give a slash. Empty is nothing but slash only. And let's say for countries, comma, one more countries, never give a slash over here. Okay, countries, and this is country list component, and one more about, so let's say about component. Okay, so I have configured empty is home, countries is this, about is this. Okay, that's the configuration. uh, Now if you want to confirm it, you go here, see, let's say slash and enter. Not working. Okay, let's say slash countries. Okay, yeah, I tell you why it's not working when I say empty or slash countries is, I'll tell you. Generally every component, right, where will you configure? In app component. So what is configured in app component? Only app navbar. So navbar was display, that's fine, but I want to load either home page or countries or about, depend on a path. So for that, not only just configuring the routes here, and you must specify the router specific tag. So the tag is router outlet. Okay, this is the predefined tag which will load dynamically the required components for a specific paths has made in the browser. Okay, so to load all dynamic components of it, so you must configure a router outlet tag. So now let's see the magic. See, by default home works because if you make an empty slash or just empty, you get a home. When I say slash countries, see, you get the country list works. Okay, when I say slash about, you get the about works. Correct? Fine. But thing is, I don't want to type the URL on the browser. My plan is when I click on these guys, it should work. So when I click on a home, home. When I click on countries, also home. When I click on about, also home. Why the problem is here? Because this is the nav bar. But when you click on a link, what was the path it is looking for. When you go to navbar, see here for home page, what is the path? It's just empty slash. Okay. And for countries, what should be the path as per our configuration? Slash countries. Okay. And for about us, slash about. So you must configure this way. We were typing in the browser manually, right? So that send a request with this path when you click on this link. Okay. So now check. I refresh. Okay. Home. Click on I zoom it. Click on countries. You got countries. Click on about. You got about. So whatever the link you click, it is working. Okay. Fine. But one important thing you have to understand is what is Angular? Angular, React, and Vue.js. This all comes under what? A single page application. So single page application means in an entire web page, you never ever see a page refresh. Okay, that's called actually single page application. Correct. So when you closely observe, when I click on a home, see page got refresh. Click on countries, page refresh. Click on about, page refresh. So to avoid this, um, generally in regular static websites for anchor tag it is href, but to avoid that page refresh in Angular and most part of Angular routing concept, it's not a href. It is something called router link. Okay, router link. Copy that. Here is router link. Here is router link. Here is router link. Okay, always remember it's not an anchor tag. I mean, it's anchor tag only, but instead of href, you have to give a router link. So that's where you can see the magic. You never see a page refresh now. Just go back here. I refresh just to detect my changes. Now you see, click on home. Any change happen? No. Click on countries, about. See, you never ever see a page refresh. Got it? Okay, super. So we are done with routing configuration in Angular. So now let's focus on each component, because this is not just this is not the only example which I want to show you, because I want to make a full-fledged example. I just want to make a full-fledged application. So enough for this video, and next video we'll see how to design the things and look and feel like a proper application. Okay, so let's meet in the next video.